Here we go. Rapid writing. So, hello everybody. Welcome back to more Dragon Quest III. So, last time we made our way back to frickin' Tantagel again. Salafgard is the name of the whole region, kind of here. We're going like southward now, so we can go around to the east region, because I don't know, due to tidal drift, whatever, global warming, whatever happens in this universe, this entire region's like continental structure's gonna change. And we freed Rubus again. And the more things change, the more things stay the same, am I right? Here. You've beaten up infernal serpents many times. Yep, that is a cave on the map. Reached Craggy Crave. Got the Thief's Key in one. Go to the southern half and then go to the northern half. I'll let you know how we handle this area. There's some mega. Hold on. Just fight you guys. Which direction the game expects you to go during this part. Like, well, before we went north and then to the east. We actually had to get on our boat in order to actually reach the northeast. Yeah, there is in fact a monster we ring dungeon. Okay. Another one of those, huh? That's the ring that restores your MP as you walk. Which, given the nature of Dragon Quest games and their MP management, probably a pretty nice one. over leveled as hell, so it doesn't me, but still. Back at the entrance. Yep, Doug's with me today. You're just napping. His old spots that he had around at like he used to. My door on the bed has become her spot on the bed, which is my pillows. You're a musker, damn it. Oh, annoying since that also like increases enemy spawn rates too. Monsters are important for the monster arena and all that, but the true thing that we're worried about is my good old monster pylon bonuses. They're starting to consistently hit for 100 attack landed with it. It only costs 8 MP too, and everybody can pick it up and keep it. I've gotten the final monster recruitment ability for Monster Wrangler. Can't even get that unless I actually swap back to Monster Wrangler. Anyway, I haven't gotten that skill. It's a mixed skill. Basically, you have that, and it's and you like, how do I describe it? It's that weird ability, like the armful monsters that we've been fighting recently. It's the same one that got plus 12 strength. Holy shit, is nuts. Anyway, it's the skill where it's like a darkness envelops the field. No spell abilities are allowed. So yeah, it's something that you can put up. And of course, it works both ways. Both you and your opponents don't get to use magic anymore. We're at 75. Oh god. They both wore off at the same time. nothing there. It wears off and I instantly get attacked. Alright, what's at the end of this long ass hallway? Nice Rio of all people. Pretty sure those are both freaking cursed. Big crap. Yeah, that butt is elemental. There it is. Yep, cursed. Sometimes paralyzes a builder. Yep. And got them all down the line. Root. I get the equipment, huh? Got better defense, but I don't think he has better reason. This is the explosion reason. Run to the camp. Zombies are back. I don't remember the fairies one. Like the actual fairies from first, from God, the remake of 1 and 2. It's time. I recall they hanged out over here. A whole bunch of anything. Oh, yep. Oh, no. This is their place. Oh, we got ourselves a dragon. Oh, hi. I have hit 100. If I did have a monster wrangler, they could get the big disablement. Your village isn't hanging around here. Two medicinal herbs. Yay. Those items that heal 20 HP. actually gonna be a freaking town in this one, or is it still wrecked? I can't remember. It is actually a town! Kind of funny how even after like the 100+ years between 1 and 2, the damn daughter was still a freaking wreck. Close one. We're at 101 then. We found Mike. Alright. That's the only one. I do wonder if 7's gonna add in Monster Arena stuff. Oh, no pants. Joke. Or it actually has like relevance to the game. So the joke's supposed to be that he sneezes so much because she's so angry at him. She's so angry at him because he sneezes a lot. Training cycle. These ones don't talk. Huh? Okay. No Damn Door is traditionally like a location where you get some really good gear and stuff. You know. Wait, what? Wasn't Dandara destroyed in the original game due to the frickin' Dragon Lord shit? I don't remember it being over freaking water? Or losing water? Location losing water would not turn it into a poison hellhole. Already got that. I don't know why we need to find Gallon outside of DQ1 reference. Since they were like, yeah, if you want the Lyre of Fire, you need to go and find Gallon. It's actually in our basement, but totally go after Gallon to find the Lyre of Fire. Yeah. The Lyre of Fire, fun to say. It also serves no purpose in a game where you can use the whistle ability to call in monsters. Huh? Isn't it Sham? Yeah. Seriously, we had to use an ancient artifact given to us by the dying Queen of the Dragons to open up the pathway to get here. How did these other people manage to get here in such an easier fashion? We have another Ortega mention. Where it almost feels like we should play as Ortega, since everything interesting in this game seems to involve the man. Okay, apparently speaking to him from the front didn't change anything. Got one of those. Only Brion can actually equip a power shield, which casts mid-heal. Apparently this actually does change unit appearance. Needed an item list saying that it does. And we have money. Really that bad? I mean, this is the game where they went and censored the ladies, the fighter ladies' outfit, so. Really? I don't know if I would really call that scat. Got all the like, ailment. Yeah, he actually sells magic water. One of the personality books. Yeah, to the southwest is where the Mini Metal Mansion was in, well, the remake of 1. There now. One thing I am a little bit about DQ1 and 2 remakes, they don't try to, like, do anything with Aliahan. If they do, it's like game stuff. Oh, that means because remember, Aliahan apparently exists directly above Alefgard. But the sun exists in this world after we're done here, I don't know. The actual physics of this world are in fact a mystery. Kitsu. Hear something, girl? Still mad at me because I gave you a bathroom. Huh? Kid. The most important seats to me are the agility ones. Pretty sure Rion is already heavily OP now. This leads to landing kind of dead. That annoying Hill Hill Sanctum where we had to fight the... That was basically the armful guys, except in boss form in one, of the pain because he had constant regeneration. Get back to looking at a good way to bring quests 4, 5, and 6. But like, I think we got 4 in the US on the Super Nintendo. I think 5 and 6, I'm pretty damn sure we did not actually get. Dragon Quest in the US was a bit funky. Especially given the fact that the original Dragon Quest was not allowed to be called Dragon Quest because of copyright issues. I think it got called Dragon Warrior? Kind of hilarious when you realize that Dragon Warrior, well, like the other Dragon Quest, the one that kept them from being able to be called that for so long. Anybody remember that? I don't think so. Yeah, fairly certainly 5 and 6 because I don't remember seeing anything about those ones until we got the DS one. Of course, comes with all the fun of trying to figure out how to stream that shit. Also curious. Oh wait. I'm also curious on just how the Dragon Quest VII remake that's coming out in a few months is going to do and compare, because we actually have already gotten a Dragon Quest VII remake. It was on the 3DS. Yeah, it makes it a bit of a bitch to stream. Seriously. Ortega is one of the original Marty Stews. Everybody loves him, even the man-hating fairies do.
Hi there. I'm the fairy who used to work for Rubis, by the way. And it was me who called out to you the day you turned 16. Rubis had enough on her plate back then, so I decided to step in and help out. Honestly, I think I might have actually been a bit blunt with you that day. Sorry about that. No hard feelings? Anyway, you're here now, and that's what matters. And you've even freed Rubis too. Is there anything you can't do? I'm just wondering. You don't actually have to answer.
I know you're the protagonist.
You just need to take care of the small matter of Zoma. Here, let me give you the Staff of Rain. When rain and sun, the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. Well, fingers crossed this staff ends up being of use.
Yeah, another one of the rain items. Go to the Sanctum. Yes.
Take care anyway. You'll be fine, I'm sure. But I'll pray for your safety, just in case.
Oh, yep. Hit it once, you know. Why did these are the fairies from DQ 1 and 2, and they actually have wings. Why do the ones in the fairy village we came from not have wings? And fairy. That's my monster came to my rescue. A kind soul. I hate smelling of you, all except Ortega, that is. He's lovely. I don't know what to think of you yet. Anyway, back when I met him, Ortega said he had lost all his memories. Imagine, but he might not recognize you even if you do find him again. Do your best to help him, alright? I have a reason not hate you, smelly old human. I think as I recall, we get to Zoma's lair and we find him there, fighting Zoma, and he dies. I guess that means that Zoma actually does more than the other bad guys. Off just because we have so many she slimes in the middle. And back and playing some of the older ones is gonna be interesting. The DS remakes, I remember them being pretty good. Those ones were basically the originals, just with new fresh coat of paint on them. They looked a lot prettier and stuff. Although, I did get 4 and 5. I never played 6. No. up here. Bridge. No, wait, not that one. Around this kind of... not exactly a lake. You're kind of on like a... that had a bridge built between them. This is such a weird game to me, in the fact that, like, I don't know anything about it even before, like, I started playing the DS games. Like, I had actually heard of some of the stuff in 4 and 5. Like the marriage candidates from 5 and characters in 4. I like know nothing about 6, and it's never really like the other games get cameos and stuff, but the main character in 6, I've never seen him show up in anything else. Like Smash Brothers, they got the you can play as like the Luminary, the guy from 4 and 8. And they have, like, the big crossover move with, like, all the main characters kind of a thing, but I don't remember the frickin' 6 guy in there. I think the only thing from 6 I know of is one of the dudes showed up in Dragon Quest Heroes 2. And there's Galen. Galen, the doughty bard of wide renown, my instrument might a liar, but alas, my most precious book of all languages, at the home of my much missed mother and father. Beautiful indeed, the town of my beloved lyre of fire doth seem to irk the monsters that of the wild most fiercely, they compelled to go abroad without it. Seriously, the only way to miss the lyre of fire in the house and make this all feel really weird is if you just don't explore it all. Which, what's wrong with you? You're playing a Dragon Quest game. You gotta explore all the houses and try to raid and their basements and whatever. Get stuff. Right over there, I see.
Ah, does that sword perchance take thy fancy? Scant is known about it, save for the fact it was created long, long ago. Even the metal used to craft it is an absolute mystery. I had, at a point, considered using it in the construction of the great statue I seek to animate, but it was not to be. Should thou wishest to take it, then relieve me of the object by all means. I have no use of it now.
Already got all these books. Irony of getting a book called Being a Better Person while you're busy raiding houses for all their stuff. Arena over there. Look at that. Your freaking city, dude. Right, 3 object. Already got. You got all 3 of those. Okay, then. A lot more open air shops around here, apparently. Napping. I guess the Rufus devotee is the person in the sanctum, then. How did you get here, Monty? How do you show up in all the monster arenas? Or do all monster arena doors just lead to the same location? Whip, huh? Probably get that the most since she's the one with her strength. Or wait, can you equip it? Aw. Two can actually equip the half MP ability gear. Actually, it's that much more. Yep, no one can equip it. Here. Yeah. Oh, rod again. Okay. So you can have a permanent one. Metal wing boomerang. Yep. They probably just aim it to Draggy Quest difficulty and just get through that the other monster ranks easily. And the monster arena is kind of a pain in the ass just for the fact that you can't really control your monsters. Like, you could have the best team possible with, like, good healing, good attack powers, and all that stuff. But then you're still at the whims of the RNG, and suddenly your healer is just not deciding to cast full heal onto your one dude who is in the red health. And I've seen that happen, especially in 8s. I did a lot in 8s because, my god, the rewards for doing 8s were amazing. Quickly use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. And I'm back. Alrighty. Across that bridge. Here. Grimmeldar. And that's where we set up the the Rainbow Bridge to reach the final dungeon, which is the same final dungeon from the first game, funnily enough. Probably felt like a bigger deal back when this game first came out. It's like, this is supposed to be like the final game in the Erdrick trilogy, and the game, third game ends where the first game did. Like poetry, rhymes. Make this one right. Yeah, we did. I think about it. It would be kind of nice if we actually had the ability to, like, when we find the secret spots, they get permanently added to the map. They don't have to be, like, zoom targets, but just as a way of saying, yeah, you've already found this one, you know? One of the biggest hurdles for streaming, like Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6 DS version. Not just the fact that it's a DS game, it's also the dual screen. They like stuff out for it, but still, it's a weird thing. Thankfully, as I recall, they don't actually have like touchscreen gimmicks. That was the style at the time for Nintendo. Yes, stuff. Gotta have a touchscreen gimmick. Can't exactly get much better than freaking monsters as rewards for finding secret spots at this point. Bears again. Ray Mirror Shield, I guess. helm. Here. Oh no, wait, it was over here that the dwarf village was. The near coal. This isn't plain clothes, like the usual zombie drop for some reason. With like these secret location things, they're like put here in reference to the fact that yeah, we know something will actually be. Supposed to be gold? But it used to seem to be interesting timing. Here. And there's Quagmire Cave. Oh, hello. Oh, one of you. Damn it. Fully protected. There's actually supposed to be a difference between the two. Fairly certain. One of them is supposed to last longer, while the other has a stronger. Really? Holy crap, what the hell? It is freaking, I'll tell one gear right there. Made it to the final town. Yay. Does have 61 more damage than my freaking boomerang. Good. Okay. There's plenty of secret spots. That's not unique. Hi. You're free to transform into a sage item. Well, she would know anything about that if Rufus had been, like, trapped for centuries. Like I keep saying, I have no idea what the actual time scale for these games are. I already got that. Yes, we know, we know. Well, man, we are going through stuff here a lot faster than I was expecting. I figured today would be just like finishing off exploring the rest of the areas, getting the rainbow drop stuff. Then next time we go into the final dungeon and all that. Already finishing up, like, exploration stuff. Okay. And everyone knows Ortega. He wants me to go grab that. Okay, I already have one of those. Oh, wait. Diary. Okay, that's a little better. Good story.
Even though I haven't a clue where I come from, I still see a place in my dreams that feels oddly familiar. It's nothing like this land either. Everyone's happy and full of life, despite the monster menace looming large as it does here too. My memories have been flooding back ever since I left Tantagel. I recall being a warrior, one of the land's finest. It seems I was on a journey long before I ended up here. My resolve is now unbreakable. I'm convinced I'm on the right path. However, it must be done alone. Living in terror of monsters for so long has drained the people here of all the fight. There are still a few people whose faces I just can't seem to remember. An old man, a kind woman, and a newborn baby. Perhaps they're my kin, or simply those I once held dear. If they are in fact my family, then how they must resent me for choosing this journey over them. But I don't think I would have done things any differently. Even... Regardless, there are more important things for me to be getting on with. The small matter of ending the Lord of the Underworld, for one.
Ortega. Yeah, we kind of figured that out. They're still doing this gag. Each stone is usually really, really good. It's our fault the need for magic keys exists in the future, huh? I think that's what's that's supposed to imply. Damn, that's a huge ass defense increase. What the hell? There she is. Yep. let's move our boat closer so we can go to the same thing. Good, even though, my word, the boat's kind of far away. Good. Teacher, there's an actual bridge to this place. Do that, but whatever. If you do.
As our divine mistress did command, thou hast sought out both rain and sun. Now, let the twain meet at last. Raise thy hands and receive of her gift.
After you use this, I'm gonna put it away and make someone else get all this stuff again.
Her will is clear, as is thy path. Make for the cape to the northwest of Rimaldar, that is closest to the Isle of the Great Fiend. Hie thee now, to the citadel where dread Zomar awaits.
Yay. Wants us to Peter fading gently. Big boost there. Good. Look at getting that sword fixed. We get a fix here too in the other prequel games. No. The first two games. Oh, I'm... Huh. Thing to do with all this? Oh, Been a while since I dropped my stuff off here, so might as well do so. Free bandana. Again, we already found one of these elsewhere. Make a ring. Dealt with you guys before, and that sucks. Forget to change my difficulty after my freaking training session. I'm like, look at this, I'm like, oh hey, she survived at 1 HP, amazing! And up again, I'm like, wait, what? Thanks, man, let's leave the game down. Like we fought any bosses today, I guess. God. Oh well. I'm gonna say it just sped things up really. Alright, there's a secret spot. Hello. Musk one. Thoron. Sauron's going. I need to pursue somebody. We're gonna get into some. That's just being a dick. Level for Kitsu. At 8. No MP. 9 strength. When there is Kitsu. Right, multi-fists. Freaking much. We don't do too poorly against these guys, but, you know, we're not being freaking ambushed. So, cast that. Now we have it on the I didn't actually check that barrel. Good. Jesus. Hit again. It's top strong when the got more heal and multi-heal. Got pretty attacking effect. Digitator would actually be one of the higher level monsters we have. Best of fix. It's always good to have a monster on your team that does not have like support spells or anything on it, because your guys can be stupid. Problem is his moveset's kind of terrible. Good attack, but my defense. Reason the she slimes have freaking Zapple? Need to get access to that. Decent. Only has like 200 defense. Getting hit by that much is worrisome. The fact that this is a freaking endurance match all the way through. The enemies get than we get. Seriously, your guys being morons and not healing has to be one of the worst things you have to deal with in the monster arena. Because again, it's an endurance match, and you're gonna take hits no matter what. But at some point, because they're gonna be... If your character never really freaking heal, there will come a point where you're at the end, all your guys are near dead, and there's not much you can do because your guys aren't healing and they're still getting smacked. No, one is the fourth match. Yeah, you got to get through 4 fights on the same health bar. Here you go. Loves attacker. This is the worst idea, is the fact that there's a Hydra on the enemy team. It reminds me of some of the really stupid shit that could happen in 8's Arena. Like, there's one match where you're up against... It was one of the tree dudes, one of the rocks, and I think a dragon. And due to the quirks of the AI, you guys will basically never target the dragon. And the issue is that the frickin' tree has the ability to revive other dudes. So as I recall, a lot of that fight is your guys will be targeting the hell out of the rock. And the rock also has kerplunk stuff to like fully heal. It also had comic too, so we would keep like your guys would focus on it. It would like kill itself for one of its moves. Then the tree would revive it, and it would continue on like that. You would occasionally get some hits. Occasionally you would get hits on the tree, so eventually you could win. But yeah, it was very RNG dependent. Enough fighting the rocks, huh? I think they're using that because the middle guy is weak to fire. Seriously, Mercurio, do you do anything else? looks like it could be me. Okay, the pop, like, doo-doo guys seem to have revived, so actually gonna take that guy out early. I remember in one of the monsters whereas like that I tried using was obsessed with casting like spells. Even though it had other abilities, like I think it did also have a heal that it refused to use. And like the enemy would also be like immune to that effect and try using it a lot. This isn't the final arena. There's one more, but I think that's post-game. And yes, every time you win one of them, they add another girl around you during the finale. Yep, rank 10 attorney. Pretty damn cool. Just pop up in the menu here. Damn. Pretty damn good boomerang. Anything else on the list that's better than it? Stormlord Sword is barely better. Sword of Ruin, but that's our first. Here. Oh, what? Screw it. We're strong enough. I can handle the final boss. This floor looks very, very familiar from DQ1. But lucky for us. Oh, come on, you just had it. Shut up. You want the musk on too? Don't they? Do not underestimate the monster pylon. Wonder. There is one here. That's a cursed item. Is that it? Wait, I have another one? Holy crap. What the heck? Oh, we don't need to worry about MP as we go. Oh, hey, it works now. There we go, finally, jeez. Really? Left wood didn't get killed because it was pretty much no time for the others. Holy crap, that's a MP level right there. And she actually got HP! It's a miracle! And then Marion decided to show her up with a plus 20 HP level, but only 3 MP. We put both on. Still getting counters. The only way they can hurt me is with preemptives. I recall you do need to go to the passage row in order to actually reach the boss. Goodies. Up. Oh, it's looping. I don't know why there's like in late game dungeons in this franchise, there's always like one area with one odd looping like corridor or something. They do that again. Not really like the place's gimmick. It does keep happening, so it is slightly concerning. Voice. Out of the Lord of the Underworld's army, you shall go no further. Okay. Uh-oh. Expecting the next group to just spawn in like that. The hell? Three times we've had to open the passage. This area is different. Oh, this is like where we fall. Next part. Boulder Crossing. We have a lot of targets here. freaking missing. Oh, the guy on the right got hit at all. Oh, okay. We're dealing with this again. Oops. Oops. Good. I really wish there was some way you could actually, like, which freaking they can equip it. You can't unless you have a freaking merchant. What the heck? Oh yeah, we really need money at this stage in the game. I can do it. No. Yeah, those are way freaking better. This is probably the biggest problem for martial artists, the fact that they hooks have way fewer options than most classes. Hi. Found our extra monster. Or is also cursed. Really? Oh, 50. No MP for Rion, I guess. Plus 8 strength, though. artifact stack. Over there, Kiba before, huh, buddy? I think this is the treasure. Hey, look who it is. Military figure on the bridge, locked in deadly combat with any headed monstrosity. Seriously, how did he reach here without the raindrop? Spent so long doing nothing but trying to get the frickin' raindrop to reach this location because there's supposed to be no other proper way of getting here. Yet somehow this guy ended up here. Okay. And the guy just left.
Is somebody there? Seems my eyes and ears are done for, sadly.
He grips Ortega's hand.
Oh, praise the goddess. Oh, listen, you probably don't know me, but I need you to pass on a message. I'd been living under a haze until recently, but I remember it all now. I am Ortega of Aliahan. I left behind my dearest wife and newborn to set out on a quest. One that I fear has now reached a premature end. What I wouldn't give to hold my little one's hand. To give them something to remember me by.
We've handled both of those, my dude.
Oh, my darling child. Oh, you must resent me. The way this journey tore my family apart has long filled me with regret. If only I could have spent more time with them, please. Should you ever find yourself in Aliahan, look for my child and tell them I said this. I'm sorry. I wanted to make the world a better place. A place where you wouldn't have to be afraid. And I just wish I could have told you that I love you more than you'll ever know.
Okay, why did he do that? You people, don't just disappear when they die. We clearly died of fire breath. That's not what happens to people usually. Here. As I say, I'm surprised that we haven't ran into a mimic yet. We're about to run into a mimic, right? Oh yeah, the Sage Stone. Recall the shimmering dress isn't that good because it collects spells. It begins with magic, such as the unusual level of protection it provides. Oh, huh. Okay. Trickling. Gotta write about, well, remember what happened to Ortega here. Or two-way entrance and exit. Didn't hit 80 metal. Probably could have, though. Is at the far end going, ooh, 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 they're actually here. Got to do my cool fire entrance thingy.
So here you are at long last, here at the place of sacrifice. I am Zoma, bringer of oblivion. All life shall be sacrificed to my glory. All shall despair. All shall kneel. Come, offer yourself unto me now. Arise, my minions. Obliterate them. Let me feast upon their suffering.
It's going to be oh so different from the other Hydras we've killed. I mean, obviously he uses frickin' fire breaths. Change up my freaking equipment.
Just a moment.
Actually avoided it. With my boss. We'll level up at the end. You get a low HP gain. Oh gosh. We have a fight at like every one of those freaking years. We need to worry about death. Wait, I already had it down. Oh, rousing ring. You don't want the casters getting confused and casting kill on the boss.
Truly an honor to be in your presence
This
again.
is the third time. Take a hint.
But on this occasion, you will not humiliate me as you did in that infernal tower.
Protection spells up. I think you can leave at any point during this gauntlet.
Here I go!
Boom. That one might have just been a miss instead of God, how that works. Really? You want to blast out at this stage? He isn't gonna be effective right. Never mind.
Here I go! Be ready! Ready now!
Almost dead.
Multi-heal!
You don't actually run before Marion? The hell? Really? Yeah, there you go. No levels out of that. How do we gotta beat the soul out of you, old man? Think about it. Should probably have a couple of. Yeah, the better version. For you? Paramos and Key Hydra at least had the bones of Paramos? Hey, Jesus. Might be a bit more physical in this one than magical. I'm not sure. Right there. Taking less damage. Oh, no way, that's right. We almost got hit by the attacker. That even nope. I haven't seen him actually cast any magic now that I think about it.
This ought to help.
Really? That's his own version of a freaking desperate attack.
Ready now. Time to heal.
Here we go. Guess we don't need to heal Kitsu. Roll HP out of this level. What the heck, girl? PMP restore. And to you too, Marion. Oh, okay, you can actually fight the final boss now. And I remember doing this in Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 1, there was only, like, one healing item in the entirety of the game. Ooh, ice-focused.
Still, you cling pathetically to life.
You say that like Baramos ain't doing that harder than we
Seems only
are.
right that I should have the joy of dealing the killing blow myself.
Because I care so much about you,
Now
person I
come,
only kind of
show
have one
me how
interaction where I only talk to you.
beautifully you die.
Don't think he has like a breath attack. Oh no, wait, that is a breath. What is this? Did Rion somehow faster than Marion? What? Bit of an odd. Is he always gonna go first? Lady, we're in.
Ready now.
Oh, dick.
Here I go.
We have actually beat him without using the Sphere of Light. Oh shit, I got color.
So, you have learned how to overcome the wards of sorcery that protect me. It matters not. Come, dash yourselves on the unfeeling shoals of my might.
I mean, you had already done that, dude. I wish Rion had some more, like, supporting stuff, actually. No.
Here I go.
I guess dead. Good.
Ready now. Just a moment.
Didn't like me that turn.
Just a moment. Time to heal.
Good thing we weren't actually using spells to deal damage.
Just a moment.
Really? We got the two important ones up. Have him heal this turn then. I remember what Zelma's final form is.
Only heal.
She went before him this time completely.
Okay. It's time.
Oh no. That's not
Just a moment.
That's a no.
Full heal.
Freaking desperate. Hey. I'm hallucinating.
This ought to help.
Really loves busting out the freaking crit all the time.
You have done well to defeat me. But whilst there is light, so too must there be darkness. I see that which is to come. Another shall rise and take my place.
No.
The omens are already there. Open your eyes. And when he comes, you will be powerless to protect your craven kind, for you will be long dead.
Have a second form? We got the evac. Tosses us out over here. Yep, this is the area where we cannot heal. Go to Japan to get the freaking hammer to make the board. Erp. Wait. Okay. Even the freaking items countered. Okay then. even after killing the final boss, we're gonna be ending early today. You just say screw it. Random encounters disabled is my holy protection and Padfoot. Go off to Tantagel. Go see the king. Or as everyone dies, aren't stinging from suddenly having to see the sun.
Silence in the
Who was
royal
talking?
chamber! News of thy deeds hath reached us, and we have eagerly awaited thy coming. Thou hast done well indeed in smiting dread Zoma, lord of the underworld. That thou morning hath broken on our kingdom at last, and all is thanks to thine earnest efforts. Though it seemeth that dread Zoma's demise hath sealed the doorway between our realm and thine
Somehow.
own.
Even though
Alifgard must now take its
like,
first
that was up
steps
there,
as a
the place
world
that
in
got
its
destroyed
own
was
right.
down here,
It
but-
must emerge, blinking into the dawn of its becoming. All is thanks to thee and thy companions.
I never remember
Thou
this actually
art a
happened.
hero without equal. I do hereby bestow upon thee our kingdom's highest honor, the title of Erdrick, which meaneth dwelling land in the ancient tongue, a name befitting the land's chosen hero. Thou shalt be known to all. The story of Erdrick's deeds shall take its place amongst the legends of our realm, and shall ring down through the ages.
And then another bad guy shows up to kill the trumpeters again. This is us giving him the Sunstone. The real savior of Alifgard passed along. The spiritual ruler of the land. The celebrations finally died down or here. You see. Left only a sword, a suit of armor, a shield, and an amulet behind, and great treasures of the kingdom. Sword, armor, shield, and mark is done. That's where the seeds of salvation sown. And that's it for Dragon Quest III. These, well, remakes of the originals definitely have been fun. I do love the 2.5 HD art style, as they refer to it. Works really good for it. It's been cool. Of course, next we get to move on to 4 as I attempt to figure out how to get the DS remakes to look okay. Some like screen options for it that some people have used, but no, see what I can actually get. I guess with that, the credits play out, and I'll see you all again next time.
Your Majesty, fear not, for I will see that thine offspring grows into a fine leader of the land. I promise, nay, I swear, upon my name, the name of Hargon.